That was an example of how you can take a simple project to another simple functionality just using chat. But where Coplay is also very useful is in larger projects where you have larger teams. So the example I'm going to do here is for a game that serves 1.5 million users, and it has over 40,000 different files. This game also has hundreds of items. And whenever you need to add a new set of items to maybe do some live ops for your game, you typically have to do a lot of repetitive processes to get this into your system. So a really neat feature that Coplay also has is it allows you to record a bunch of different steps and then replay those steps with natural language. And this allows you to automate a lot of this repetitive processes out of the system. So down here in the bottom right, you have this record button. And when you hit that, Coplay actually records all of the actions you do in the editor. So right here, I'm going through the different steps you have to do to add a new weapon to this specific game. You create a prefab variant, you drag and drop the meshes and the materials into the right places. In this very quick sped up version, I'm dragging and dropping all of those transforms into the right properties on the right, which is very tedious, and you need to aim right. And you have to set this into the config to make sure it gets loaded when players want to access it. So just a bunch of different tasks that you have to do here. And as I mentioned, Coplay is recording all of this in the background. And I've right there, or the previous step was to stop that recording. What I'm doing here is actually adding a bunch of context into Coplay. So I know that it has to look at specific files, prefabs, and objects. So you can see all of that down here on the right.